what do we have in here? Oh, that looks so good. I just love good pasta sauce. Could you think of anything better than that? These are some of the ingredients that I use. Well, I start off with the olive oil, and I saute some onions. And in that, rather than using hamburger meat, what I do is I use minced chicken breast. I find that very tasty, has very little fat. Many times I make it with no meat in it at all, but other people in the family who eat with me aren't too happy with that. Now, I add some sea salt to that. I add some pepper to that. I personally like to use like a souvlaki style spice, like a steak spice or salted spices. And what I do is once I've sauteed and cooked the chicken, well, then I add some diced tomatoes. I add, let's say, 1 can of diced tomatoes. I also add, which I don't have here with me, but I add 1 can of pureed tomatoes. And then I add some water to make a nice consistency. I chop, as you could see, some nice fresh garlic. I also like to add oregano to that. A nice secret to that too is I throw in a potato. Cooking the pasta sauce with a potato in it helps because it absorbs the acidity. Now, what I also like to do is I will eat like a gluten-free pasta. This is a good example. Tastes very good, very easy to cook. Boil water. To that water I add a little bit of, again, the olive oil, salt to taste, and you just cook that. It says 5 to 7 minutes, but I like to go about 10 minutes. Anything more than that, it becomes too mushy. Anything less than that, I find a little cardboardy tasting. This is the gluten-free pasta. Easy to digest, doesn't bloat you. And we take a little bit of this pasta sauce, put it on top, and you have a very, very delicious meal. I've replaced the minced meat basically by minced chicken breast, and this way you will not be eating red meat. It's delicious, and with the gluten-free pasta, it doesn't bloat you. Tastes very good, good meal, all natural ingredients as I showed before. Another thing that you could do, you could top this with mushrooms, optional, hot peppers, again optional, or chopped or diced olives, which add great toppings to this if you want something a little bit more extravagant. And also pimenta. Depending on how hot you like it, at least a tablespoon of pimenta adds a little bit of zest and spice to it. My son and myself like it at room temperature, whereas my wife likes it really hot. Have yourselves a great day. Thank you.